All all right, so Miss Alyssa, so excited to have you. Yes. So of course you participated in our first grant competition this past October. Um, Number one, what did you feel about the experience? How did you like participating in the contest?
I loved it. Honestly, it was so much fun because I had never worked in a group setting with other designers. And the fact that it was like a competition made it a little fun. And like the fact that we had a theme to go along with, felt like it all just felt very organized and very like cohesive. And I just loved everyone that was in there because I got to meet so many new people too. So overall, it was just a great experience. Yeah.
Yeah, and just like on our side, the way that you guys pushed the envelope was
Yeah.
just so cool. It was so unexpected and in a good way. And
Yeah.
yeah, every single team, did such a great job. I have some like the ruffle pants. I just saw you a couple weeks ago. You're wearing the ruffle pants. I saw them from
Yeah.
a mile away. I was like, that's Alyssa over there in her ruffle
Easy.
pants. Yeah. So anyway, you guys had such great stuff. So
Yeah.
how have you kind of were you inspired enough from the theme to start to inject Renaissance into anything that you're doing now?
Right. So previously, I had never even, like, that was not really in my aesthetic realm of like Renaissance kind of like period pieces like that. Um, I just felt like that was kind of leaning more towards costume.
Hmm.
But as soon as we did like the competition and I saw everyone's designs, I was like, okay, wait, like we are modernizing this, like, and it just looks so good. Like I felt our collection was more of like storybook and like fantasy. And then there was like the winner, right? She had the denim collection, which was so cool. And so for me and my brand, I want to take the word like Renaissance very more of as like a target market for me because to me I feel like the Renaissance woman is someone who's multi-talented and has multiple knowledge in different like sectors of life.
Hmm.
Love that. I feel like I'm a little bit like that, so I really want to cater to that kind of target market now.
Yeah, I love that. Like the modern woman who's got her hands in so many different things. And honestly, like in this landscape of life, you
Yeah.
have to be like you have to, you know, have your hands in so many things just to survive now.
Yes.
So the Renaissance woman is a very modern woman.
Yeah.
So
That,
yeah, I love that. I love how you connected that.
yes.
Okay, so in terms of like your goals for this year,
Mhm.
it's basically January. I don't know if we can still say Happy New Year at this point, but
Yeah.
we're still in the beginning. So coming from October to January to moving forward, where are you with your designs?
Yes, with my designs, because I did a fashion show just after hours,
Yes,
and I
loved it, by the way.
so yes, I had produced a big collection of 14 pieces, and that one was kind of more of like fantasy and like just really bold fashion. And so I loved doing that and like letting my creativity um flourish with color and silhouettes. And so now I want to move towards like just the things that have been working. So like the pants, the ruffle pants, and I want to work more with the leather because I did a faux leather jacket. And so I really want to get into that more. I just want to perfect the pieces that people have told me that they liked from my
Mhm.
collections. So that way I can, give my audience what they want, but also kind of like coming back to my roots of like romantic
Mhm.
classic. So a little fun and flirty, but still like clean lines and uh, quality.
Yeah, that is so smart. I mean, we all kind of have those dreams that we put on the sketch pad, right? But it's about like who's actually going to wear them.
Mhm.
And there is a happy medium between that sketch pad and like making sure that it's something that, can be enjoyed by not just one person, but by many. So
Yeah.
that's such a great tactic to sort of like analyze what you're doing and figure out like those details that are working. Hopefully, you've come up with sort of like your signature detail. That people are going to be like, oh, immediately that is Alyssa Alvarez right there. You know,
Yeah.
so it's just such a smart way to do it. And by the way, I loved that show. Actually,
Thank
like
you.
all the designers were great, and just like the concept of like having the art there and the
Yeah.
vendor booths and like the food was like homey food, like cultural food. It was such a bombshell. I hope you guys kind of, I know it's a lot of work, but I hope you guys kind of continue to do it. It's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was all like literally on faith.
Mm.
Going back to my brand, and my brand is Faithful Fashion. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm Christian, and I believe a couple of our designers who did that fashion show too are Christian as well. And so that was a really big leap of faith for us,
Mm-hmm.
just because we had never done something like that before. We had been in multiple fashion shows before, and we kind of like knew the layout, but we had never like went to the lengths of producing it. And
Mm-hmm.
so the fact that we actually like made it come together somehow was amazing, and it definitely turned out way better than expected too. Because like with the food, I didn't even know we were gonna have a,
The food
a,
was bomb.
a I didn't know it was gonna be like an abundance like that. So that was
Yeah.
amazing. And then the art, like all of the artists just came together, and like everyone was really supportive, even with like the Latin radio that we had there as well. So everyone was just real. It was a true collaboration from everyone. Yeah.
Yeah, and you could tell like there was so much love in the room, and then on top of that, good fashion. So I mean, you can't beat that. So
Yeah.
so very kudos to all of you. I was so excited to number one just sit in the audience instead of working the show.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you
So
got to
so being in the audience was amazing. It was great.
yes, yes,
Yeah. Okay,
definitely.
so any announcements this year, like any shows that you're doing, collections that you're trying to get out there?
Yeah, I want to say I'm trying to really, like I said, kind of just cater to my community. So a lot of people have been asking me, can you teach me how to sew? I would love if you had a class. And so that's really what I'm getting the ball rolling on, is like helping helping my people
Mhm.
how to sew, and like kind of taking away the fear, and taking away that like um just that higher expectation, like, oh, I can't do this because like blah blah blah, all the limiting beliefs that they have in their head. So I really want to start sewing classes and promote them, and then as well as like work on my own collections, that will be more of like the almost like the basics,
Mhm.
but in the same time still making sure like the fashion and the flair is still there.
Great, great. Well, there's such a great sewing community here
Yeah.
that I'm sure will wrap you up in their arms as well. I kind of been on that side, or I'm doing a little bit of that myself, and it's interesting. The fashion community and the sewing community, even though they're kind of one and the same, they're so different, but they're super supportive on both sides. So any way that we can help to bridge that, bring them together,
Yeah.
would be great. And it's just such an important thing to sort of bring skills,
Hmm.
like things that are made with your hands back
Yes.
into existence,
Yeah.
especially, all this craziness with the job situation and corporate and all of that,
Yeah.
like working with your hands
Right.
It's like you can't take that away, right? So you are doing God's work for sure.
Thank you. Yeah, that's what I really wanted
Yes.
on, like whether you wanted to just be a hobby, something new to learn to get you out of normal routine, or if you actually like want to pursue it and like go multiple levels with sewing. Yeah.
Yes, yes. I think that's so awesome. So let's do a couple of fun things. So, number one, who are some of your biggest fashion influences right now?
Yeah. Okay, so I just have one specifically. So
Okay.
now I've been obsessed with okay, let me try not to butcher her name. Colleen Diaz. Colleen Diaz. She's more of a YouTuber and she does like a bunch of different styling with like maximalist jewelry and like streetwear, and just her whole vibe is very cool. She's Filipino, but I think she like most of her videos are exploring like Asia, so like Japan, everywhere like that. And then she also kind of goes to the consignment stores in there too. And so just that different side of fashion.
Hmm.
I just she's really inspires me just because she's like really in it.
Yeah.
That
Yeah. Yeah. The
yeah.
creativity and I've been following a lot of those I guess influencers as well, and the consignment and
Yeah.
thrifting and all of that is like on a whole nother level now, like where it's just such great content.
Yeah.
And it's interesting. I used to be a minimalist, but as I've gotten older, I'm definitely a maximalist. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I flip back and forth. So that's I have to look her up just to see, what she.
Yeah, you should. You should. Yeah. She's really inspired me just because of her vibe and the fact that she's not afraid to play with the structure and the silhouette texture, and she's really bold with her fashion. So that I really admire that. Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. Okay, so we will try to remember to tag that somewhere so that we can
Yeah.
take a look and have other people and enjoy her posts.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Okay, if you had the opportunity to style a celebrity
Hmm.
right now,
Yeah.
who would it be?
That one is such a hard one because
Mhm.
I that's also a goal of mine next year is to work with like music artists
Mm,
uh, that I enjoy listening to, and like I really want to put my designs in one of their music videos and like have it be directed and like have it be a whole style. So I have three. I
oh,
can't.
yes.
Okay, so one is Alexa Gates. She is like New York woman. She's like really cool, a little edgy. And then the third would have to be Kali Uchis, which is probably the most known,
Mhm.
uh, Latina style and just really fun and flirty. And then the third would have to be Maria from the band The Marias. She's definitely more like cool tone, edgy. Um, I just see her in like latex and like leather and like I love
Mhm.
it.
Yes,
So all those three, there's just so much to play around with. So
yes. And now that you're kind of, tinkering with leather, she could be sort of your
yeah,
exploration into it. So yeah. Well,
yes,
definitely put those on your vision board. I'm sure we'll see it happen, and then we'll, have to post about it and
yes,
celebrate when it happens. So
yes.
cool, cool. So, any other things you want to share with the community, with the Florida community that you're excited about?
Yeah, right now I'm trying to get my bearings because I just finished my portfolio collection
Mm,
thing. So I took a lot of time on that, on like my portfolio and the website. So I would say like the launching of my website, of my official website, and just the services that I offer, along with like the customs and um, hopefully more inventory coming soon too. So yeah.
Awesome, awesome. Well, we are happy to share that with everybody and keep supporting what you're doing. And yeah, I'm really excited to see how everything shakes out, especially in the upcoming year and years to come. And any way that we can support you, just please, let us know.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for providing
Yes.
a safe and fun community.
Thank you. All right, so we'll talk to you soon.
Amazing. Bye. Thank you.
Bye.